good morning to you. I had to do something with this hair, like comb it out, because yesterday that thing was kind of rough. What's a good morning song you used to sing in school or whatever? Did y'all have a song? I think that's all we used to say. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
They said pledge allegiance every day. We had no song.
I remember Alice and Kira singing GOODMORN9G. Good morning. Good morning. GOODMORN9G. Good morning. Good morning. Hop on here for the Bible trivia. Don't run away. Don't run away from the Bible trivia. I'm play Flappy Bird for a few minutes to see who jump on here for the Bible trivia. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Bam! I got 5. That's probably the best record I ever had. But I think I actually did hit my 7 on here. But my record on here ain't no 7. It's to the 5. $25, baby, $25. Ah, I got 6. Butter, baby, call me butter, baby, baby, call me butter, call me butter. Hey, 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 good morning, GOODMORN9G, good morning, good morning. If you're calling, where's morning? So go ahead and drop a comment, let me know where you're calling from, and we're going to do some Bible trivia. Drop a comment. Let me know where you watching from. Where the thing at? GOODMORNING. Good morning. Good morning. Where you watching from? Is it even morning there? Drop your comments. That way I know you're going to help me with this Bible quiz. Doop, doop, doop. Double tap the screen. Give me a like. Let's start our Bible trivia. Double tap the screen. Give me a like. Let me know where you. Whoa. Let me know where you watching from. Let's take a road trip and play Bible quiz. Thank you, Matthew. Good morning. Where are you watching from? You talk about the Bible and people flee. Now it was 8 people. Where y'all at? Get back on here. Double tap the screen. Give me a like. And let's start our Bible trivia. And we are going to start. What's today's date? The 7th. So we're going to start on level 7. The King Henry, good morning. GOODMORN9G, good morning. Oh, you're in Plano, Texas. Okay, Texas in the building for the Bible trivia. Level 7. Where did John baptize the people who came to him? Where did John baptize the people who came to him? In the front of holy water? Number 1, in the front of holy water, in the Beshor stream, in the river Jordan, in a stone basin filled with rainwater. Where did John baptize the people who came to him? Who knows? What's the answer? In the font of holy water, in the Beshor stream, in the river Jordan, in a stone basin filled with rainwater. Hi, King Henry. I want to be closer to God, but neither of my parents believe. Therefore, I can't get a Bible. Do you have any apps that are good? Yes, there are all type of free Bible apps. Make sure when you're looking, you put free Bible apps. Or, yeah, make sure you put the word free, because you'll download some and they will start charging you as you start reading. Or while you're on YouTube, just look up Bible stories from the beginning. Children Bible stories. And that way it's on a better scale to underline the pinpoints and be a little easier to understand. So, where did John baptize the people who came to him? The answer is no one's answered. In the river Jordan. That's how it is on here. In the river Jordan, in the Jordan River, it's the same thing. All right, thank you so much. You're welcome, Catherine. Whose ear was cut off with the sword at the arrest of Jesus? So the people was coming to arrest Jesus. They was going to kill him. They were going to kill him dead too. And then Peter, he drew his sword and he swiped off the man's ear. So who was the man that ear he cut off? Servant of the high priest, Judas, Mark, or Luke? Peter had his friend back. He was on his side. And he swiped off the servant of the high priest's ear. How many of y'all got friends like that? They're going to be like, oh, I'm out of here. You pulled out a gun. Let's go. They're going to be done ran off. They're going to be done ran off. Please double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to comment when you see a video that has Chewy Chat in parentheses on my page. It is a Bible study right there. And then I have a channel, Chewy Chats, that's full of all Bible studies. And it is very complex and easy to follow along and ask questions and feel comfortable enough to ask questions on there. Chewy Chats. But GOODMORN9NG, good morning. Good morning. I see you guys are in and out. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I go to question number 3. Let's see what we can do when we do what we do. That's right. So I had Matthew, King Henry, and Catherine. Thanks so much for jumping on. Thank you guys for that like. I only got 1. I saw 3 people. I saw 8 people in here, but 3 comments and only 1 like. Y'all know y'all could do better than that and give me a like on the video. It's the HELEN, and I'm glad that you're back again, and I know you we're ready to begin. And I know you heard the song, somebody got it wrong. Wasn't you, wasn't me, but that's how I gotta be. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Ring that little bell so you don't miss nothing. Watch my video. I'm in the YouTube studio. Let's go. Let's get on with the Bible trivia. I see one head peeking in. You ready for question number 3 on the Bible trivia? Drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And let's move on. Who asked Pilate for the body of Jesus? Who asked Pilate for Jesus's body? Was it John, Peter, Joseph of Arimathea, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Nicodemus? Who asked Pilate for Jesus's body? John, Peter, Joseph of Arimathea, or Nicodemus? Who wanted the body of Jesus? Jump on, stay on if the internet stays on, and we can continue with our next Bible question. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to continue regardless because we've been on pause for a good while. And you can just watch the replay. How many chapters are in Mark's gospel? This is what I do not know, so I will have to guess myself. And that's like I said, it could have been, it should have been, I thought it was, I don't know. How many chapters are in Mark's gospel? What I would do is think like, okay, I would just guess, because I do not know how many chapters are in Mark's gospel, but I would think about reading the book of Mark. So I'm in the New Testament. I got Matthew, birth of Christ, Mark, life of Christ. His life was pretty short as far as I read and documented. He went, he did the work of his father at a very young age. People were jealous. He healed people. He taught all the signs of his fathers and miracles, and the people were crazy jealous of him. And next thing you know, he died and he was resurrected. And that seemed like something short to me. That's all I would say. So I got 14 years, 12 years, 15 years, 16 years, or 4.5 years. I'm going to go with 4.5 because it was just short. It might be wrong, but hey, if you don't answer, it's wrong anyway. So let me see what we get. 4. What? It won't allow me to select it, guys. What is happening in my internet? How many chapters are in Mark's gospel? 16. Oh, I thought that said 4.5, guys, but that was telling me that we on number 4. So we're gonna go with 16 because Mr. said it. I wouldn't have went with that. I would have went with the I would have went with the smallest answer. But it was 16 chapters in the book of Mark. Well, it is 16 chapters in the book of Mark. Who sprinkled the blood on the altar? Who sprinkled the blood on the altar? And y'all, I read the story, but I do not know it. The altar. Who sprinkled the blood on the altar? Joseph, Aaron's son, Moses, or the priest? And that doesn't say Joseph, that says Joshua, sorry. Who sprinkled blood on the altar? Joshua, Aaron's son, Moses, or the priest? Again, I do not know, but I remember the altar. I remember, let's see what I remember. I remember something about Aaron, and I remember something about Moses. But it doesn't say Aaron, it says Aaron's son. I don't know who that is. So I would just guess Moses. Huh?
Priest.
And the answer was the priests. Another one wrong, another one wrong. Who wrote the book of Leviticus? Who wrote the book of Leviticus? So we got Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. So this was like the exit of, what's that place? Egypt, the exit, and then of Egypt, and that has something to do with Moses and Aaron and Pharaoh and letting the people go. So I know for sure it's not Noah. So he's off the list. Who wrote the book of Leviticus? And Aaron didn't write any books of the Bible, neither did Miriam. So Moses. That's the process of elimination right there. A way to pass your test. That's a way to pass your test. Victory is mine. Process of elimination. So now I gotta watch this video. Just like anything free, they have their ads. That's how people get paid for giving out that free Bible trivia. So I gotta watch this ad and we can move on. Please double tap the screen and give me a like. Drop a comment down below. Answer the questions down below. Y'all people not following instructions and not being interactive, that is always a problem. I'm going to move on to Facebook for Bible trivia next. And then I'm out of here. Let's see how many questions we got. No. So number 7, we got 12 questions. Who did God offer to Moses as a spokesman? Who did God offer to Moses as a spokesman? So this man was going to speak for Moses? Like, what? Who was that? Was that Aaron? Moses' brother Aaron became a spokesman because he had a stutter. Whether you got to stutter or not, you got to go out there, you got to do what you got to do, and you can't worry about that stutter. But God gave him a spokesman, his brother Aaron. So moving on, while on the cross, who did the bystanders believe that Jesus was calling for? When Jesus was on the cross, and he was calling for his father, I believe, because he didn't call for nobody else. Jesus didn't call for nobody. But they believe he was calling for Eli, Elijah, Elisha, Elijah, Elisha, or Elimelech. What's his name? Elimelech. I know that name. Elimelech. I don't know. But who did they believe that Jesus was calling for? Eli, Elijah, Elisha, or Elimelech? They thought he was calling for Elijah because Elijah, he was pretty popular. His name was booming popping. And Elijah was like the, I don't know if he was the priest or if he was like a prophet. But Elijah, yeah, he was popular. So they thought that he was calling for Elijah as if Elijah was his God or his go-to person before God. How old was Abraham when Isaac was born? So we know that Abraham and Sarah had a baby and they were very, very up in age when they had this baby. This was a miracle from God. And how old was Abraham when his first son Isaac was born? Was he 140, 100, 110, or 130? He was 100 years old. His wife, I believe, was 90 when they asked God for a baby. She was 90. And then when they had the baby, husband was 100. What did Jesus say is of no use if it has lost its taste? If it has lost its taste, it is of no use. Ain't no need for it if it lost its taste. Is it leaven? Leaven already has no taste. Is it water? Water already has no taste. Is it wine or is it salt? If it loses its taste, it has no use. Is it wine or is it salt? And the answer is salt. Out of that question, if you didn't know, it should have been wine or salt that you chose from. But the wine is normally made from berries, and berries always are youthful for the body. So I would have went with salt on that one. You guys, please double tap the screen, give me a like. Thank you so much for joining the Bible Trivia. We have 2 more questions left. Even if you're not responding and you're just listening, I appreciate that. Please subscribe to the channel. And we're on to number 11. Which false idol was worshipped at Mount Horeb? Hey, phone ring.
Hello? Hello?
That was a cool little beat rhythm. What false idol was worshipped at Mount Horeb? The silver monkey, the bronze ox, the golden calf, or the wooden goat? What false idol was worshipped at Mount Horeb? First of all, I don't know no story about the silver monkey. I just don't know. The bronze ox, I think I heard of that. The golden calf, I think I heard of that. And the wooden goat, I don't think I heard of that. So I'm left with the bronze ox and the golden calf. But this is at the mountain of Horeb, and the answer would be the golden calf. Ding dong. All right, for the last and final question, where does Moses count the number of people as God commanded? Where does God command Moses to count the people? Was this Egypt, the wilderness of Sinai, the holy caves, or Mount Syria? And I think it's the wilderness of Sinai. And I'm going with that. And bam.
Welcome to Bus Jam, the ultimate
Another
test
ad.
of sorting skills.
I'm out, guys. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.